Alrighty, hello and welcome y'all. I'm Redcollarwolf back here to show you more Boomerang food. I'm gonna actually doing Windwell soon. I might do that. More in that series. I haven't done that in a while. This is like being busy, like moving main part. I don't do that one very often either. Link! Oh, we met each other. Wow, good job there, Blade. Oh yeah, I forgot about my coffee, but I guess I did wake up late today. I gotta do this first and then I can have my coffee in the fridge. Like I got a coffee shot. Because I usually make two. Oh, I just sorted them all. Oh, that's great. What? Oh, I didn't even get the points. Yeah, I'll usually make two coffees at once. But since my sister didn't have the second one, or I didn't have the second one like yesterday, my coffee. What? Nope. My little finger lime is going pretty well, my big finger lime. I did have to move him outside of my bookshelf because he was getting a bit big for that space. Or his new branch was. I do have a safe spot for him on the ground, especially now. At first, yeah, probably not, but, you know, it's pretty cool. I don't know what my second plants, or my two finger limes are doing alright, but I don't know what my other plant's doing. Like, I think it's gone, but it could return because it's a mint, finally. But I might have to replant another strain in it, because it might have died from me being bad when we first come up here looking after the plants. That's pretty interesting that the finger limes end up, better, surviving better for the move. Cause I was getting a bit worried about the big dude, but he is starting to go. He's the first one to actually grow new branches, new growth. So that's a good sign. Ah, have my baby explosions. Oh no. Haha. Baby explosions, go! My little explosion. Oh, multiple. Blah. Got him. I didn't even get him my little explosions. I have to do a thumbnail. I have to get this one out. I kind of want to at least get this week on time, you know? Like the videos on time. I almost missed out on yesterday. Yeah. Devil getting on time, but hey, I woke up early in the morning. And today it's okay. Sleeping. Oh god. Good boys. Now make sure you get them. Wink. I guess that works too. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Ah, oh, let it here, please. Look at those buddies move. Eggplant's got a flower in his hair. I don't think they're that far. I don't think it's that far away from actually what the eggplant flowers look like. I'm crazy enough. The flower they got. I know it's meant to be a certain type of more typical flower that's more common. But most of some of the eggplant flowers, it's not that far away, I don't think, from what an eggplant flower could look like. Once you have the garden where they have the native raspberries have white eggplants, which is not really a common one that you see much in Australia at the very least. In the garden I was before, they were growing what they call fairy eggplants, so it had purple patterns on it. Like I'm pretty sure the main maintenance dudes were mainly growing that one. I think that's what they mainly put in. And it went pretty well. And they also grow another eggplant variety, but I think that was more the darker black blue or black purple type of one. But it wasn't very big. It was still very small, they all were. Go, baby boys! Good boys. I've trained them well. Yeah, because the bushmeat's meant to be in that smaller part, and I don't know. I also got a place where I can get more bushmeat. Now I'm a bit sad that you couldn't bring one with you, but oh well. Go! Oh god, nope. Nope. What? Coffee, what are you doing to me? Oh, I got double boomerangs, but I got two. No wonder I kept reloading like a champion. Little bugger. I think I will get you in return. The little finger lime, he's doing alright. He's still got most of, like, with the larger ones, worried about him because he was using a lot of his leaves, but the little one has not lost as many leaves. So he's doing alright. And, like, nowhere's, like, dying off or anything like that. I think eventually, hopefully, you know, he seems like he will, like, eventually start growing again. I do want to resize his pod, like, I'm pretty sure that will definitely help them out too. When I get to the point of, like, repotting them. Or at least repotting the small finger lime really needs it. I think I might keep the larger finger lime in this current pot and just put more dirt in it. Oh, I just made them all. There we go! First man, I bet you guys didn't see that coming, I didn't. Or maybe you did. Maybe you guys have more faith in my skills than I realized. Party bread! Yeah, there was this event that was pretty much had separate events all day long, but I only got into, lunch and breakfast, so I have to figure out what I want for dinner. Which is great. For, like, Christmas. Nope. Ah! Teleportation's confusing me. Man bending. Oh, isn't that like a culture significant for that one? Or am I gonna, you know. I swear that I've pretty much, like, seen those in the shop, like that easy going one. Oh yeah, I still gotta go to that indoor plant shop. Because I might get a fourth plant, you know. I still got that space up in the cupboard where the large finger lime is. Ice cold! Whoa, oh no. My ice cold boomerang. I ended up getting another mini, like, A4 acrylic sketchbook. I feel like I really want to make some acrylic, like, drawings. But I don't know if I've got one hanging around somewhere else, so I just bought a new one for like $10. That's helpful, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I do have a small acrylic one. I might not. I don't know. I know I have a large acrylic one, which is really cool. So I did got like a nice small canvas to use, but I did want to get like the acrylic pad so I could do more designs. Taking up too much space as well. That's a big thing now. I thought I'd do like a canvas. Although what was really cool, well, I went to get this sketchbook, is that they could do custom canvas signs. Like, oh my god. That was actually really cool. Every always got their charms, I feel like. And their goods and their benefits. Oh, you little bugger. Took advantage of me and my kill. Oh yeah, I went for a swim. You know, I didn't actually fully, like, realize where I was just then. I'm just gonna wipe my eyes down. they're getting watery. You know, the modern waters. Guys. I gotta do this early in the morning now, these days. I guess I could do in the afternoon, but then, you know... Oh god, someone forgets in the afternoon. Oh yeah, I got, I had tacos last night, so I got, tacos. I got the shells and the mitts. Like, I made homemade tacos for, like, the base of the mitts is barbecue mitts. I always like that, too. The barbecue mitts goes really well with a lot of things. I forgot to put lentils in it. I feel like that is, like... Although lentils isn't, like, Mexican in a way, if you wanted to keep it true Mexican, like... But it is, like, you know... Mexicans tend to use a lot of, like, what they call legumes. So, like, kidney beans in their food as well. Like, anyway, it would, like, work. But I forgot to put the lentils in there. I put, like, mushrooms in there, like, a bit moving away from what you probably call typical. But I'm the cook, you know? And Mexican stuff is really cool by itself as well, like... Cool to get some. I didn't actually put many, like, spices in there. I actually only put in herbs, really. And, like, made with barbecue sauce and beef stuff, which is really nice. Always like that. Like, every culture's got really cool bases, you know. Even pasta, I gotta say, is cool. Like, every, like, culture, like, has, like, you know, like, a cool, like, food base, like rice or pasta or, like, tacos or even nachos themselves. They all have a base. The chips for the base for the, if I don't get these confused, nachos. And tacos are the shells. Like, whatever shell you desire. Like, they all got really cool bases, like, every culture does. Even our bread's its own base in itself, too. And then you have all different types of breads from different cultures. Like, it's really cool. Even if they're pretty much, you know, very close to being the same thing. But they are very, like, cultured away from each other. All different methods of how to cook pretty much the same thing in a way. I know that sounds weird. They all have their own differences. And even those slightly differences that are pretty much comes from style of cooking from that culture makes a big difference to how the food tastes. I still need to master the nablet. I will eventually. I'm not having much luck with it. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit on me more too. Like, that's a good example. Like, cultural cooking styles. Although I feel like if I went and did a barbecue, I feel like it would work better there. If I went like proper like some Australian. Oh no, coffee got me. I actually really like his colours of his boomerang. Half a style of cooking, yeah, I reckon the Alba would definitely work best with the barbecue. I probably should try that. Because then I can actually make it bigger too. Oh god, I'm imprisoned here. Sir, this is weird. Ah! Oh god, he got me. We were having a boomerang fight. Yeah, no, that didn't sound as specific as I wanted it to be. A boomer fight. Yeah, boomerang fight. We're letting our boomerangs do the talking. Eh! I gotta figure out what game that was. I don't know if I wishlisted it, but there was a game that was like set in Australia that tends to have used a lot of like Australian based things. Oh god. Got me. Whoops. And a lot of like influence from the Aboriginal and like native plant culture too. Like someone's gotta make a game who's from Australia who is what makes a game that wraps around a lot of those myth and legends, because there's a lot of like uncharted ground when it comes to like individual myths and legends that will work really well in stories. But sadly, it feels like, you know, you might not end up getting something like that anytime soon. Because, like, to me, they restrict it too much. Like, you should be teaching it to anyone who pretty much lives in Australia, who's pretty much lives in Australia, like, in my personal opinion. Like, it should be taught at schools to anybody who is in Australia this period of time, because it's something that they should learn if they want to live in Australia. It feels like. But I can understand them not wanting to have someone like capitalize on it. Like, that's fair, but they should only be allowed to capitalize on that knowledge if they're in Australia at the current moment or made that project in Australia. Got the top hat. Let's go one more time. Rematch. You want Dingo hat? Is that a summer hat more or winter hat? I feel like it's very winter, but it could be a summer hat too. I don't know. I don't know much about hats. All I know is about my bush hat. But my bush hat's got a wider rim than even that one does. And I know the cap's like an all-rounder, I feel like. I feel like whenever you're going in a car or transportation, usually the cap tends to do a better job. If I'm walking around more and not plan to go in transport or any transport, or like public or private, whatever transport, we go with that, I would, if I don't plan to go in any transport, I will use the wide brim, like the bush hat. Oddly enough, that hat actually comes from this city that I'm currently in. It's actually insane. We'd actually be able to find its homeland around here if I look hard enough. Not exactly in this area, but somewhere around in this big city. I don't think it was that hard to get to either, like, if memory serves me correctly. If it still exists. Coffee. Chef Coffee. I feel like Chef Coffee works well with him, you know? Yeah, looking at that just makes me want to do that, like, sure, two at least, and, like, cook and baking. I really want to know how to make more baked goods. Really, like, just need to learn how to cook overall. Oh, there we go. It's kind of annoying. Even if you, if it was not that diverse in culture, it's still like, I want to learn how to cook something more than what I already do, you know? I actually ended up making crepes with golden syrup. Yesterday, I probably should have put more golden syrup in it and more maybe other sugar maybe. But it had no egg in it. It still had milk in it. Because I had milk on hand. I mean, you could easily like change out the milk. Milk's like one of the easy things. Oh my god. Eggplant's getting me with these magic tricks. Yeah, milk's like one of the easiest things you can replace. Egg tends to be more annoying. Like, I did make the banana muffin without the egg, and I didn't like fully like made a replacement adjustment. But my idea was with the golden syrup, I'll use that instead of putting other artificial sugar in it. And the point of the golden syrup is to, if it needed to be held together, the golden syrup probably would do the job. If I had honey, I would have used honey, but I didn't have honey. That's my opinion if you got honey hanging around. Because I want to see if, you know, might as well see how long I can go without using egg. I just don't like using eggs, okay? Oh. Damn it, little bugger. He got me. Yeah, egg is like one of the things I don't like cooking with because you gotta like put it in a separate cup if you really want to truly be safe as you can be. And then you gotta wash your hands after touching them most of the time, regardless if you just put it in a separate cup or not. You know, egg is kind of annoying. And then they cost a small fortune, like, especially for, if you want a 6-pack, they would definitely cost a small fortune. God. Oh, well, that works too. Revenge on the eggplant. See, I got skills. I got tricks and skills that you didn't see coming. And I feel like it's a very waste of money. Like, it feels like how you will be paying pretty much double if you only got 6 eggs rather than the full 12. Like, it is so annoying. And I don't feel like I can't eat enough eggs. Like, some weeks, yeah, I'll eat more eggs than I will other weeks. But I remember going for like weeks where I didn't eat eggs or have not even touched eggs. And there's some weeks where I've gone and have a lot of eggs and I just don't want it. Like, eggs last a little bit, yeah, but I've gone nearly that amount of time without thinking about eggs. Which is great. Gotcha. I just told them all. Oh yeah, something really cool. Spoilers for one coffee at a time here. But last night I was kind of sick of trying to do something complicated, so I went and fixed the little bugs for the placement mats. Oh damn, they got me. So I fixed the placement mat issues. So the problem with it was that it was signaling to everyone, and everyone was getting activated. So that probably fixed another bug too if someone had the same order. Actually, I don't know why that never came up. Did we ever had a same order bug? That someone ordered the same thing? I don't think we ever did. Like, that's insane. Like, why did it half work like that? So what I did was put, just like saying if table number doesn't equal, if, whatever was sent over doesn't equal this table number, then pass or something like that. Don't do it. And then then for the when we had 2 foods, so when we extend the size of the array, what I put there is if that number that is sent over, if the size of whatever that number coordinates is, so it uses a number coordinates for when it has the second meal. And then it does the second meal first and everything. And with the second meal, if that array isn't big enough for that second bite, it will just pass. It won't go into that area. I'm surprised that was that easy to fix. You know? Oh, and then I only need 1 murder. I was leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. Good catch, yeah. That sounds about it. Icy Paul's got a little hat too. Icy Paul's been learning things. I guess that's fair. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. And I'm Redcollarwolf now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.